Hey everyone, this is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. I've got a short video that I want to get out there showing the T-Line bands, something we've been using for a while, and I've made lots of improvements and lots of adjustments to it, and I would like to show them to you, how to put them on a chart, and specifically how to put them on TC 2000. And in a later video, we'll talk more about how I might use them. So what we're looking for, price, price in a bullish trend, and looking for pullbacks in these bands right here. And we can flip through a couple charts and see what we have, like Mitch, for instance. Mitch might have been a nice little buy here on this pullback, or maybe on this pullback, or maybe right now on this pullback. So we're looking for the price action to be trending, pullback in between the band lines, and then watch that follow through where we can make some money. So the members of Hit and Run Candlesticks asked me if I would post this on YouTube, so that's what I'm doing. By the way, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please look below. There's a subscribe button, I think. Give it a click and subscribe, and you'll be alerted to stuff like this. So let's get started, and what we're going to do is build them from scratch. And to do that, I'm going to go over to a chart that has nothing on it here, and we're just going to start from scratch and build this. Okay, let's get started with this. So what I'm going to do is start with adding one 8 exponential moving average, and we call that the T-line. So we're going to right click, then left click on add plot. I'm going to type in MOV for moving average. It comes up with exponential. Then I'm going to left click, and then we're going to left click on TD. The chart we're looking at is TD right here. So we're going to click on price. It defaults to the 50-day exponential, so let's change that. We're going to left click and then right click on edit, and let's change the color to green. You'll see why in a minute. And then we're going to change that 50 to an 8. And while we're here, I want you to notice we are on exponential, the average type. Now the average of, let's go down here to the drop down arrow and then click on high. Left click on high. There we go. And then under label, let's name this something. Let's just call it T-line H for high. Okay, T-line high, because it's measured, or the average of the highs and not the close. So let's click OK, and now we have that line. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make another one. So we're going to, in your screen, right click, add plot, type in MOV, gets us to the moving averages, click on exponential, click up here on price, because that's what we want it measured against. And then again, it defaults to the 50. So let's come over here and right click. We're going to edit. This time, let's change this to, well, this blue right here, a little different color blue. And then let's change the 50 to 8. So our average type is 8 exponential. It's the 8 period exponential moving average. And the average of, click on that drop down arrow, and this time we're going to click low. And now we're going to come down and label it. And let's just call it T-line L for low, and then click OK. Now what we're going to do is create one more moving average. So let's come up here on the screen, right click, left click on add plot, type in MOV, left click on moving averages, again up here on TTD, the price. And again, we default to 50, so right click, edit. This time let's color it red, and let's change the period to 17. We're going to keep it exponential, and the average of, we're going to change that to low. And let's come in here and just type this, name it 17 EMAL for low, and click OK. There we go. All right, now that we have those up there, I'm going to go back into each one of them, and I want to make the lines disappear. So we're going to right click, edit, just come over here, and then just move the slider to the left, and it removes the line. The line is still there, but it's just been removed. So OK, and let's go through, do that to the T-line low. Move that little bar over, remove that line, click OK. And let's do it to the 17. Let's just move that over. There we go. Click on OK. Alrighty. Now, let's put the lines up that straighten the T-lines out and the 17 EMA. And what we're going to do there is we're going to use linear regression. So, we're going to come over to the T-line high, right click, and then we're going to add plot here. So we're going to add a plot to the T-line high. So left click, and now we're going to type in LIN. Linear regression comes up, left click, and it throws it up on the chart, but let's go in here and make some adjustments. Right click, edit. Let's change this to green because that's what the T-line was covered. And I'm going to change this to 35. I find that 35 works the best for me. You feel free to change it to whatever you want, but I would start with 35. Now let's label this T-line, and we'll type out the word high this time. T-line high, maybe band. How's that? T-line high band. Okay. And now we're going to do that to the low. So we're going to put our cursor on the T-line L, and we're going to right click, add plot here, type in LIN, linear regression, left click, and notice it just pops right up there. There it is right there. Let's make those adjustments. So we're going to right click, edit. Let's change this to blue because that's the color we used for the T-line. Let's change 30 to 35. And let's come down here and name it. T-line low band. There we go. T-line low band. See how we have those two bands in there now? All right. Let's do the same thing with the 17 exponential moving average. So we're going to go right click, add plot here, type in LIN, linear regression, and there it is. It popped up all by itself. Let's come over here and make those adjustments. We're going to edit. Let's color it red. Let's change the 30 to 35. And let's come down here and let's type, let's just type 17-EMA band. How's that? Because that we really don't consider that one of the T-lines. It's just part of the band that we're using here. So let's click OK. And there you go. You actually have it now. So let's run through a few charts. And I've got a scan below the camera here. I have a scan that I'm running. And I'm going to run a scan that points some of these out. And you can see how I is in here, and it's just now popping out of that, and that's what I would call a very bullish chart at this point. But I want to get down to some charts where I can really show you where this thing shines. Let's go down one. Let's skip over that one. There we go. That TTD. See how we pulled back in here and we dropped out of it, but we came back in? It's alerting in this area. This is the area we want to be buying in. This area right here. So it kind of creates a nice little box for us. And I will be putting a video out in the future on exactly how I use them. Thanks a lot. And remember, click on that button below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll be alerted when there's some really cool videos out. Thanks a lot. Everyone have a great day.